Where there's smoke, there tends to be fire. We are having a lot of updates coming in about the Activision Blizzard deal with Xbox, and that this might be closing a lot sooner than people thought. We have new reports coming in from the FTC and a bunch of other Xbox executives. There's a lot to talk about here, so let's get into everything because this deal is looking closer and closer like it's going to be done. Let's get into it. Alright, so you know the drill. If you like the content, hit that subscribe button and that like button. And if you want to be notified on future content, hit that small little bell icon. And if you want to go that extra mile to support the channel, hit that join button. All the support is greatly appreciated. Alright. So you know what I'm about to talk about. It's that big deal that everybody's been talking about since January. You know, the Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal. And this is about $70 billion worth of gaming coming to one platform. Or, should I say, one ecosystem. And because of this, there's been a lot of investigations, legislations, and everybody talking about this ad nauseum. And to be honest with you, I'm one of those people. I want to know what's going to be happening because, you know what? I do have Game Pass, and I do enjoy the Xbox platform. Not to mention, Blizzard is my favorite developer of all time. So all the news that's surrounding this thing always gets me intrigued because this is the biggest deal that we've ever seen in gaming, and it's one of the biggest deals we've ever seen in the market in general. And in fact, I want to go into all the details and why this deal might actually close sooner than we think. Here's what's said in an article and what's being reported for the last several days. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard could be finalized soon. The Microsoft purchase of Activision Blizzard is set to become official months after the acquisition was originally announced. Microsoft announced early in 2022 that the company was planning to purchase the gaming conglomerate Activision Blizzard. The deal was said to be nearly $70 billion and would bring many popular games, including the Call of Duty franchise, into Xbox's roster of titles. While Microsoft and the Xbox platform have yet to officially gain ownership of Activision Blizzard, a finalized deal is expected to be announced soon. New content from Blizzard and Activision is highly coveted. Fortunately for players on Xbox and Windows, easier access to Activision Blizzard games could begin within the next month, depending on the actions of the Federal Trade Commission. Alright, let's unravel all of that because there is a lot of news there. So the first thing is all of these IPs and all of these people that Activision Blizzard is a part of, not to mention all these regions, is why this is taking so long. If you just noticed, Bungie and Sony actually just closed their deal. So Bungie is officially now a part of Sony. It's all done. They announced it in January, about a week after Activision Blizzard, and so now that's officially done. A lot of people are saying, why was that done way before Activision Blizzard was done? Well, that's because they only bought one studio, which was Bungie. Sure, they bought them for almost $4 billion, and it was a little overpriced if you ask me, but overall, Sony got a great developer, and it was just one developer. 1,000 developers joined them, and it was one studio with basically one game in Destiny. While it's a big game, it was just one game. That's all they got from it, and that's why this Activision Blizzard deal is way bigger because you know what? They're buying over 15 AAA studios. They're buying one of the biggest developers in Blizzard, and it is in multiple regions with a lot of employees, and that's what everybody's looking into, is how big this deal could be. And it's a lot bigger than what Sony did with Destiny and Bungie. That's the whole point. And this is what's going to be happening, is that they're waiting for the authorization of the FTC, which is pointed out right here. Microsoft is waiting for authorization from the FTC before it can officially purchase Activision Blizzard. The purchase will cost about $68.7 billion and will give Microsoft the rights to Activision Blizzard games, including the Diablo, World of Warcraft, and Call of Duty franchises. If the FTC does not ask for any additional information from Microsoft in the next month, the deal will automatically be finalized. Xbox plans to have Activision Blizzard assimilated into the existing brand by the summer of 2023 at the latest, though possible decisions by the US government could allow the companies to join the team much earlier. Currently, it is unclear what plans the Xbox team have for the existing brands owned by Activision Blizzard. While it's conceivable that some of the largest Activision and Blizzard titles could become exclusive to the Microsoft platform, it seems unlikely that the gaming titan will restrict the franchises. It's more likely that future Diablo, Overwatch, and Call of Duty games will have content that is exclusive to Xbox and Windows players, giving fans across the globe a reason to make the switch to a Microsoft product or service. Of course, none of this will be possible until Microsoft gains official control over Activision Blizzard. This is where everything is getting a little crazy now. Because yeah, the FTC has asked for additional information and Microsoft provided that. So now the FTC has 30 days, that's right, 30 days to ask for additional information about the deal, or the deal's going to be closed and the FTC is going to allow the purchase to happen and go through. That is what's so intriguing about this. Brad Smith and all these other people that have been working on this for Microsoft have done an excellent job. They've kept people updated. They kept the FTC updated. There's that new UK deal that's going through where they're investigating it. Europe is investigating it. And Microsoft is tackling all of this at the same time because they want this deal to be done as soon as possible. And with the labor agreements and the units across the country giving the blessing to this purchase, you can tell that the FTC is starting to lose a lot of the traction that they had of questioning why this should go through. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think the FTC is out there to just stop this deal. I think they're just investigating, doing their due diligence, and making sure that Microsoft isn't getting something of a coup, and they're just going to hurt every other business surrounding the gaming industry. That's not what's happening here. With all those big games we just talked about, Diablo, Overwatch, Call of Duty, yeah, they want to investigate it because that's a lot of employees working on it, that's a lot of consumers affected, and it affects a lot of markets across the globe. That's the whole point of this. But seeing that all the information has been provided, and Xbox and Microsoft have been very open about what the deal is all about, you can tell that the FTC is starting to pull back a little bit. You can tell that they might not ask for any information, and by next month, they might approve the deal, which will help push this deal farther and farther and closer to being done. That's what everybody is hoping for. Now, I don't think this deal is going to get done by November or December. If it does, that's awesome. That would be great. And then by the holiday season, we're going to get all these Blizzard and Activision games coming to Game Pass, and that's all great, and I want to see that. I think it's going to be around February, March. That's when I think it's going to close, because overall, this takes a lot of time, and they still need to go through Europe, they still need to go through other markets, and they're dealing with the UK now with their investigation. It's all about getting this done as soon as possible, because Xbox wants to do one thing: bring games to Xbox Game Pass so people have an even bigger reason to subscribe to the service on PC and console. Now, I've always said that this Activision Blizzard deal is way more targeted towards PC gamers because that's what Blizzard is to me. They're a PC developer and they're one of my favorite developers of all time. And in fact, the article kind of brings up Xbox Game Pass and why it's a big deal for Xbox to close this as soon as possible. Here's what's said: Xbox Game Pass is already an incredible deal for gamers looking to increase their lineup of content. If games from Activision and Blizzard make an appearance in the future, which seems likely, fans will have access to an unprecedented catalog. For now, gamers will have to sit tight and keep an eye on the situation with Microsoft and Activision Blizzard. Soon there may be many opportunities to enjoy some of the world's most celebrated games within an ecosystem that already makes it easy for players to find the experience they desire. And that is the whole point of this. Xbox has been going hard in the paint with Game Pass. They've been expanding to PC like no other developer I've seen. Sony's even bringing out a lot of games into the PC market space with Spider-Man, God of War, and all their other first-party titles. But it's Xbox that wants to bring out their own store. It's Xbox that's bringing out every first-party title to PC day and date. And it's Xbox that's going to bring Blizzard and Activision games into Game Pass where you can enjoy them, get achievements, and enjoy your Xbox ecosystem no matter where you are. That's what I want to see. That's what I want for my gaming. I do play on PC a lot, and I do play on the console a lot. But you know what? I'm glad that they're expanding because that's what I want to do. I don't want to be stuck on one console. I don't want to be stuck on one system. I want to go where I want, how I want, and how I want to play. And that's why I've been playing a lot on PC, and that's why I've been playing a lot on console, because I love the flexibility. And with this Activision Blizzard deal that Microsoft is doing, they're going to add some of my favorite IPs ever into their catalog and probably put achievements on them and all this other stuff, and I can't wait to get into it. I've been replaying the StarCraft campaign. I've already beat the Terran campaign, the Xur campaign, and I'm in the middle of the Protoss campaign. That's basically 3 games in one. That's how big Blizzard is. When they bring out a game, it's an experience. When Activision brings out Call of Duty, it's an experience in of itself. It's multiplayer, it's Warzone, it's campaign, and of course, it's zombies. That's the whole point of why they're bringing these people on, is because Activision Blizzard gives some of the best content when they bring out their games for the best price. I know that sounds weird saying that about Activision, but you got to admit, when you buy a Call of Duty game, you get a lot for it. You get zombies, multiplayer, and of course, you get your campaign depending on the year. But overall, I'm excited to see where this goes. I want to see if it's going to get closed in a month, and if the FTC doesn't ask for any more information, we're going to be enjoying Activision Blizzard games on the Xbox platform sooner than we thought. But let me know what you think about all of this. Are you surprised that the FTC might be done by next month? Do you think they'll ask for more details, which will push the acquisition back a couple more months? Or do you think Microsoft has answered every single one of their questions, has been completely transparent with them, and the deal is going to close sooner? And do you think if the FTC approves it, that the European legislation is going to approve those because they see that the FTC has done their due diligence, and why waste their resources on the questioning if the FTC has already done that? Go down below and let me know. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. The support helps out the channel more than you know. And give me a follow on Twitter at Zalker87. I'm always on there talking games and sharing my latest videos. Plus, I love interacting with everyone there, so get on Twitter and let's talk about gaming. Also, follow me on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is Zalker87, just like my channel name. See what games I'm playing, and let's compete in achievements for the month. So right now, I've been playing a bunch of games. I've been jumping into StarCraft, been playing that a lot, going through the entire campaign, having a blast. I'm going to jump into Brood War next, which is like a completely other game, and I've been jumping into World of Warcraft, leveling up my Death Knight, and of course my Rogue, just having a bunch of fun on there. I've been getting back into Blizzard games because you know what? That's what I love. And I've been jumping into this game called Grim Dawn. It's a Diablo-esque game. It's kind of filling that itch. I've been playing with two of my buddies, and I have to say, I bought it for like $3 or $4 on the Steam sale, and that game is very well done. Like I said, it's a Diablo-esque game. I really recommend you check it out. It's made back in 2016, but man, it is a massive game with a lot of cool enemies and a lot of cool environments and biomes, and we're having fun. Cool dungeon crawler. I recommend it highly. I'm loving it. I'm going to probably buy all the DLC and play through that also. I played a lot of games this year. I'm probably over like 20-25 games beat this year alone, so I'm having fun. I beat about 45 or 48 games last year if I remember correctly. So far, I'm loving this year. I know there's a bunch of games coming out in the holiday season, so I'm going to be jumping into those when those launch. But let me know what you're playing. Are you on your PS5, your Xbox Series X, or are you on your PC playing something? Let me know down below, because that's what we're here for, is to talk games. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, enjoy your gaming. Later.